Look at her. She's icy, spicy, a little bit pricey.
Denali.
Your girl Denali.
Oh my God.
Okay, now a couple things.
Girl Denali.
One, we might not have you without her showing you Drag Race after a certain gay dodgeball game.
Yes.
Tell me
Which is
about
not an orgy.
Right. It wasn't just an excuse to suck people's dicks in the bathroom after the game.
I actually joined dodgeball thinking it was going to be that, but they were very competitive and took it very seriously, and no one was letting me do what I wanted to do.
Right.
I thought I would like meet the love of my life and there, and everyone was like throwing balls at me and like hitting me in the face, and I was like, this is not fun.
This is too hard.
I hate this. I was already bullied in high school. I don't need it here.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I met Denali there. This is before she was Denali.
Yeah.
And she was like, hey, do you want to come to like a viewing party? And I was like, for what? She's like, RuPaul's Drag Race. And I was like, oh, I've never seen that show before. And she was like, girl, you're gay. You gotta come watch Drag Race. And I was like, okay, fine. And I immediately, like, it was episode 1 of season 9. So Sasha Velour, Shea Coulee, Peppermint, Trinity, like Valentina, like all these amazing queens. Obviously fell in love with it, like, hello. And then it was like, we became friends based on both starting drag kind of at the same time. And she like watched me rise in Toronto. I watched her rise in Chicago. And then before I knew it, she was on Drag Race. And now she's like, her placement doesn't matter. She feels like a winner.
All right, now, look at her.
Ooh, Miss Couture.
Icesis Couture.
She's Couture. Look at this fucking airbrush on this fucking photo. Wow. Cartoon, anime.
She does
Dragon
not
Ball Z.
exist.
That is not a real, she didn't even stand there for that photo. That is
She didn't even come to the set. I mean, she must have spent so much fucking money on that versus the world. What did you think when she left the damn competition a day before it was about to be over?
I love Icesis Couture. She's an artist in its truest form. Like when she feels, she feels. You know what I mean? Like when I talked to her before, they asked me to do Canada versus the world. And I said no.
Good idea.
You agree with that?
You need something bigger. You need something, you can't just do a 7 contestant season and for 6 episodes, honey. We need 16 episodes of Priyanka taking it to the top.
Thank you. So I was shocked that she said yes to doing it because I was like, she deserves to be in a different ring because she's such a fucking icon, such a fashion icon. So seeing her kind of like go on the show, be iconic, and then kick herself off the show, I was like, this just feels like not right. But what I will say, it was really cool seeing her gain more fans from the exposure of Canada versus the world because it did solidify her as more of a fashion icon, which I think is great. Like when you send yourself home, that show doesn't do that to you. It's kind of like people are like, well, whatever, she gave up.
Yeah.
People really like got behind her and really supported her, which is cool, so. Icon.
She was really bringing it hard all the way through that competition. If she hadn't eliminated herself, who knows what could have happened?
I know, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about eliminating yourself.
How did you feel about her season? It was, you were the winner, you were watching it. Did you think she was the correct winner? Who else did you think was hot on that season?
I think it was between her or Pythia. Like when I saw Pythia's like 2-head look and it went viral, so I was like, this, for online fandom, would make sense as the winner. Icesis is a winner too, though, because she's consistent and she has all the wins and she's just a great all-around queen. So I would say both of them. I was down to see. Who was the third girl in there? Oh, Kendall.
Kendall.
Yeah, I would say, the two of them.
Wow, if they had brought you into Canada versus the world, that would have really been quite a battle.
I don't know.
But we don't need you to do that. We need you to win Global All-Stars or whatever the hell you
Yeah, I'm a winner, baby.
Yes, baby.